Hello there. In this video, we'll look into some common mistakes in IELTS speaking test. Firstly, it's by-hearted answers. I have seen a lot of test takers who prepare all the answers so that they get the question, they have a ready-made answer. Please don't do that. If the invigilator tend to understand that you have by-hearted the answer, then the possibility is really high that you get less score. For example, have seen may I have your full name? They give a full name. And secondly, what shall I call you? You can call me by my first name. That's not needed actually. However you want, you can express in your own manner. There is no stereotype thoughts that you need to follow this. First they will be having this and secondly the question. So please don't by heart any answers. Just talk in your natural pace. Second thing is expecting question. Alright, first question would be, may I have your full name please? Second question, what shall I call you? Third, where you come from? There is no pattern as such. Invigilator can ask however he or she wants. So please don't expect questions. Then comes not being expressive. That means being monotonous. That means not being expressive. People, every single person has their own way of expressing ideas and thoughts. So understand and express in your own manner. For example, if you get a question associated or something, I would say like you're really happy, or that's something which I personally think a question which you I would say you are very happy. You got $1 million in your account. So the question is associated with that. So you will not yes today morning I got to know that your $1 million is in my account. You don't express in that manner. Oh my God, I was on the blue. I was actually walking on air when I got to know that I received $1 million in my account. So that is basically the monotone. Please don't talk in a monotonous way. You should have voice modulation. The high-low voice modulation makes you a natural speaker. Then comes a space between question and answer. That means there shouldn't be a space between the question and the answer. That, for example, the invigilator asked you a question and you gave the answer. For example, a question associated with Canada or a dream country. You spoke about Canada is a very good country. I really want to be in the country. Yes, you spoke XYZ and you have given a better answer. But invigilator is not shooting you the next question. Then, that point of time, what you need to understand, alright, I would like to add another thing. Alright, you always need to connect it and elaborate your answer so that there is no space between the question and the answer. So you need to express yourself in a detailed manner. Then comes thinking of words. Yes, I do understand a lot more test takers came across the same scenario. You are talking, you are explaining in a manner and you know a word. And you are 100% sure that this word is going to fit in to the sentence and which will give a better visibility. But at the same time, you're not thinking of that word, you're thinking of that word, but that word is not coming close to you. Please don't think of the word. Thinking of ideas and thinking of words, both are totally different. Please don't do that. You definitely, yes, you can think for ideas, some questions which you don't know. Or said something new, you are hearing it for the first time. Yes, I don't know about it, but I guess you can think. You can take some time and you can think. But yes, please don't think for words. The invigilator can easily understand that you are thinking for words. Please don't do that. The major problem is that you just by heart the word. What I suggest is whenever you get a new word, use that in a sentence. So if you're using, by default, that word will be there. So try to use always in a sentence. Then comes having stereotype thoughts. That means, one question has one answer. For example, one of the questions, the question is, I would say, a historical monument. First thing pops up in the mind is Taj Mahal. An invention, computer, smartphone. Why? There is no any other invention. You all need to understand. Step out of the box. Step out of the safe zone and think. Make your own answers. That will make it count. Then comes, usages like, everyone have. Most of them make the same mistake. Everyone have. It's everyone has. Then comes revert back. You just need to use I'll revert. Revert is sufficient. Don't use revert back. Then comes cousin brother, cousin sister. Please don't do that. There is no cousin brother, there is no cousin sister, it's just cousin. He or she you can add on with that. Then comes and all. Add-on, I have seen most of the test takers use add-on and all in a form of a filler. Please don't use that as a filler. And all is basically etc. So like one, two, and all. Food, shelter, and all. You can use that. One, two, and all. Just don't do one and all. Please don't use that. Then comes, one of my friend. That's another mistake made by a lot of test takers. One of my friends. One of my family members. One of my relatives. Alright? So these are most of the common mistakes by, I have, from my experience, I have showed out all these points. So what on making a gist of all these mistakes, what I personally felt from my experience is that be very natural. And please don't think of that, please, I have seen a lot more test takers who worry about perfect English. Oh my god, how's my English, Even it says native speakers make mistakes when they talk. So it's purely fine, alright? You just need to talk in your own way. Purely fine. And always try to talk in a different level, to the next level. Please don't imitate or don't copy someone. Be at your own pace, be yourself. And always step out of the box and give some answers which actually feel that you're very different. Alright? Stay tuned to us and please subscribe our channel, Watch Vibes, for more and further updates. Thanks a lot.